We're now waiting.
Where are we going?
We're going to Greece. I've already told you.
Awesome.
We got here early so we can sit at the lounge, have some food and spend some time there. Yay! We made it to Santorini! Here we are! How glorious is this view? Get to choose, yeah, good one. Lots of walking, lots of cobblestones, lots of stairs.
But it's a beautiful place. You must come. I must come again. I say.
I think we will be back again.
We will be back again. Baby.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are traveling to Greece. We're first going to Athens and then we are going to board a flight to Santorini. We're going to stay a couple of nights in Athens and then head off to Santorini. But right now we are in Qatar Airways Business Class check-in. The airport's really nice. I've been here a zillion times before. Not a zillion, maybe a handful of times because I grew up in Qatar. So far really liking the service. It's really smooth and the check-in is super quick. It's taking us we've been here 5 minutes and AJ is almost done. Me and baby are just waiting in the sitting area while AJ gets the check-in organized, and then we're going to head to the lounge, and once we're done there we are then going to board the flight. See ya. So we are checked in and we're now waiting.
Where are we going?
We're going to Greece. I've already told you now.
Awesome.
We have checked in and we are waiting for our train at this gate at the terminal to head to the garden lounge, and we'll spend some time there. We got here early so we can sit at the lounge, have some food and spend some time there. So we have about 45 minutes there at the lounge, and then we'll board our flight, which is a 5-hour flight.
You don't do that.
And 4 hours 50 minutes actually. So it's not going to be too bad, I think, and we're looking forward to it.
Let's do this.
Please stand clear. The door.
So we made it to Qatar Airways Business Class lounge. We were sitting outside. We were asked not to record too much, so I don't have a lot of footage of that. But I was walking to the change room, and then I found out there is a whole family room, like a private family room that you can get. And I was like, why don't we have that room, please? Because we have a sleeping baby as well. So they said, great, and then they took our boarding pass and led us into this private room. And that's what the room looks like. That's the husbandman.
Husbandman. Boom.
And that's the room. So it's really private, it's quiet. We also ordered some food that they delivered to our room. That's my drink. So really glad about this because it's soon feeding time for little baby. So all of that can happen here. We can rest for some time and then head to our flight, which is about 30 minutes away. So we are all done with the lounge. We are heading to our flight. Boarding has already started and we are busy entertaining the baby and yeah, on to our 5-hour flight, really hoping the baby is in the same mood through our flight. So we are in the flight now. We were given the seats at the back there, behind HX. So that seat and the seat after that. But we sort of said this was better because there's a capability for putting a bassinet in the front. And we can sit right here next to the bassinet. And lucky for us, this seat was empty and so was this. So we have moved to the front seats instead, and that's where we're going to sit for the rest of the flight. And that's so much better than sitting over there and being very far from the bassinet. So yeah, we're all settled.
You're finally here, okay, Papa? You can chill.
So we are at the Intercontinental in Athens. It took us 50 minutes from the airport to get here. So it was kind of a long drive, and the little one got really agitated towards the end. I think he was just bored. He wasn't crying, but he was getting there. He was getting very close to crying. But we made it before he did that, and he's super excited with all the lights and everything. And AJ is now just checking in. We then head to our room. Can't wait to get to the room and relax and just really unwind. Good morning, guys. It's our first day in Athens. We have one day here, and tomorrow we're flying out to Santorini. Today is our day of exploring in Athens. I'm wearing this lovely dress from jumpsuit from Lo Bonito. So we're gonna head to Plaka, walk around, enjoy the cafes, enjoy the vibe, and maybe head to Acropolis Museum and get back home. So it's a 30-minute walk from here to this area called Plaka, which has got a lot of nice cafes, restaurants, museums. It's got a lot of stuff. We don't know if we'll get to do all of that, but we're just going to take a walk there. On the way, yeah, we're just going to wing it. On the way, we will see Acropolis, which is this monument which everyone knows about. Lots of photos. It's temple, yes. We don't think we'll go inside because it's supposed to be very crowded. Lots of stairs and cobblestones and stuff. So taking a little baby might not be the best thing. So we're going to see it from the outside and then go to Plaka and spend the rest of the time there. But right now we are in a very busy street. Minutes and lots of ups and downs later, we are in Plaka.
Hi, baby. Hello.
So we are stopped for an espresso and some gelato. We did a whole costume change for the little man because we couldn't find a changing room. So we did it in the pram. Luckily we had some disposable changing mats and all of that. So we did that, and now we finished our gelato and coffee. And we're just going to keep exploring Plaka.
Rock and roll.
We took a little pit stop because the baby was really sleepy, so we had to stop for a bit. We found a seating spot somewhere over there and we put the baby to sleep. The baby is peacefully sleeping in the pram. Now we are going to find our way back home and possibly stop on the way for some food. The only problem, there are a lot of stairs and the whole area is very slopy, so we're going to try and make our moves
Slow and
really
steady wins the
smooth
race.
so we don't wake the baby. Delicious lunch. The baby was sleeping, but you know, not completely settled, so we sort of had to take turns to eat our chicken gyros, which was delicious, by the way. So I had my food first, AJ was walking the pram, and just as AJ joined me and I was finishing my meal, baby started crying again, so I took my turn. I was pushing the pram around and AJ finished his meal. Now we are making our way back.
Walking again.
Making our way back.
Fine.
Which is about 30 minutes, 20 minutes walk.
Yep,
it's also
30.
time, 30 minutes, it's also time for a feed for the baby. So in about 30 minutes, by the time we get to the hotel, we should
They'll
be
ready
okay.
for feed.
Yeah, he'll be ready. Since we didn't do the Acropolis today, we're thinking we'll do the museum instead. We are going to first check if they have a baby care room. If they do, then we will do the museum now. If not, we're gonna head to our hotel. We're gonna feed the baby, rest for some time, and come back to the museum again. But right now we are heading to the reception and we'll see. The museum was nice, lots of readings. Basically, it was pretty much all the artifacts and
Good
the
history, but
excavations.
zero time.
Yeah, excavations and the artifacts from Acropolis. So yeah, a great museum, but lots of reading. So you've got to allocate yourself a lot of time. And us with a little, this guy,
Baby boss.
we couldn't really do a lot of it properly. So we did a quick walk around and we got out in an hour. The space usually takes about 2 hours. That's what the receptionist told us. But anyway, we're back in our hotel now. We are going to unwind, relax a bit, have dinner and prepare for our flight tomorrow to Santorini. We have checked out of our hotel in Athens, heading to the airport so we can get to Santorini. Yay!
Good morning.
Yay! We made it to Santorini. Here we are in our room. We're just checking it out. It's a fantastic room. I can't wait to show you guys the view from here.
Cheers.
But first, cheers. So this is an iced tea, I think. Anyway, the room view. So a little room tour. When you enter, there is a pool. That's the entrance to the room, and that's the glorious view. And then you walk into a little jacuzzi, walk through. This is our beautiful room. That's the entrance. Our bags right here. And that's a little sitting area. Couches, and that is our bedroom. Super cute bedroom with again a little sitting area, and you walk into a super cute bath. And that's the entire room. So that's that. We are going to unwind a little bit, freshen up, and maybe go out for some food later. See you. The sun's setting here in Santorini. We have about an hour for sunset. We're getting ready, going out for dinner. We have 4 nights here in Santorini. Today is our first night, so we're just gonna find any spot, any nice spot, and grab some quick dinner and call it a night. And the rest of the days, we're just gonna take it really easy, take a lot of strolls, really take in the sights of Santorini, enjoy good food, lots of sunset, and things like that. We got to our room, we freshened up a little bit, we went out for dinner, and that's the beautiful view that you see right now. But our dinner view was this beautiful sunset, which was fantastic. We even got to finish our meal while the baby did not cry, which is great. He was just about getting cranky and it was time to leave, so wasn't too bad, can't complain. Our hotel our suites are about 5-minute walk from here. This whole street's full of cafes and restaurants, and we just went to one of the cafes recommended by the owner of our suite, which is really nice. It was called
Mama Tira.
Mama Tira, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, we're heading home now. Good morning, day 2 in Santorini. I'm just gonna go out for a walk. Been meaning to go out early today, but the baby needs a feed and it's been a bit cranky and stuff like that. So AJ is looking after the little guy, and I'm gonna go out for a walk. AJ did that in the morning when I looked after the baby. So we just want to explore this area while it's nice, sunny and buzzing. And once baby's had a feed, we're gonna get ready and go out for lunch, and also explore where we are, which is Fira. And there are a lot of nice markets and a lot of nice areas to look around here. So that's the plan for the day. A day of exploring in Santorini, wearing this really pretty dress from Petal and Pup, so comfortable.
There. Yeah.
We're heading back home after a fantastic walk. Lots of stairs, lots of stairs in Santorini. So we're puffed out, but we made it. Just home this evening, enjoying the beautiful sunset. We are really lucky we've got a great spot here because down in this walkway, every evening there are just hordes of people trying to catch the sunset. So where we are located is phenomenal. So those are the cruises there that dock every day pretty much. Anyway, so just enjoying the sunset here today. Might even just have dinner here at home. Just enjoying the view. Today is our last day here in Santorini, so this morning we're just having some breakfast by the pool. Just going to enjoy this view today and then head to Ia, which is another area, take some photos, enjoy the views and get back home.
21 minutes.
We are booking an Uber to head to Ia. That's a 15-minute drive, AJ?
Yeah, depends on traffic.
Yeah, so about a 15-minute drive. And it's very well known for the blue domes. Domes.
I can see from
Yeah.
I can.
That's where we're heading. We are heading to Ia today. We were going to book an Uber, which is about 15-minute wait, but there's a taxi driver who's willing to take us for cheaper, so we're going to take that, and it's a 20-minute drive. We made it to Ia, super crowded everywhere we go. Sort of missing home in Fira right now, but just gonna grab some lunch and get back home. So we're back from Ia, extremely crowded, great spots, great viewpoints, but we thought it was a bit too crowded. It's probably less crowded if you go really early in the morning or something, but realistically that's really hard for a lot of people, especially people like us with a little one.
Not me.
So really crowded, lots of people. So the really popular blue domes and places that you want to take photos in, there's literally long lines, at least like 20-25 minutes, people just queuing up to take proper photos and things like that. So we didn't do a lot of that, we just skipped that, because for us, we just thought, you know, it kills the experience for us if we're going to stand in long lines like that. So yeah, we're back in Fira, which is where we live. Now we're just heading to a mini supermarket to pick up a few water bottles and things like that. Tonight is our last night in Santorini. Yes, that's how sad we are. And tomorrow afternoon we check out and we are headed back to Athens, where we spend a night and we head back home. We had a fantastic time in Santorini, so tonight we're just gonna chill in our hotel, in our suite, watch the sunset. We've got a really nice spot. Lots of people queue up right in the walkway where we are to catch a glimpse of the sunset. So we've got an extremely nice spot. So we're going to try and make the most of it tonight and watch the sunset. And now we're going uphill, so that's why I'm panting. End of our trip, we are heading back today. We're just in the bus, van. Had a fantastic trip in Santorini. We completely enjoyed it here. Few things we wanted to share based on our experience. Things we loved. It's absolutely beautiful, more beautiful than you see in photos. Beautiful island, and people are amazing as well. I think that was another thing we found. Everyone was so lovely, so friendly. What else? What else did we love?
The peace.
Yeah, where we stayed in Fira was very quiet, very peaceful.
Very peaceful.
Beautiful, and the sunsets were beautiful. The caldera view which we had, which is like the mountains and the ocean, breathtaking view. Things to consider before coming to Santorini. Get good shoes, yeah, good one. Lots of walking, lots of cobblestones, lots of stairs. So if you're not fit or if you're not into walking, you might not enjoy it. If you have a baby like us, you will struggle a little bit. So AJ put his carrier on with the baby on there and carried throughout the trip. So it was a bit of something to consider. Can't take your pram everywhere. Yeah, there are lots of expensive fine dining places, very few cheap eats. So if you want to just do a takeaway one day or something really light, it's really hard to find. We only found 2 spots that we did take away from, because at nights we couldn't go out because the baby was, sleep time and things like that. So we found that everything was only fine dining and really fancy places, which was great with fantastic views and stuff. But if you wanted to just take home and have something light, then not too many options. And another one is where we stayed, Fira. So there are 2 main areas, Ia and Fira. Where we stayed, Fira was relatively quiet. Ia, when we went to look at the blue domes, which are iconic and popular, we found that Ia was super crowded, extremely crowded, and lots of people everywhere. So maybe that's something to consider as well if you want to stay in a super crowded place. Very vibrant, lots to do, then Ia is fantastic. But if you want to stay in a little bit a calmer place and have a bit of best of both worlds, then maybe Fira is a great spot for you. If you are going to Ia to look at the blue domes and take some photos in the well-known locations, then consider going early in the morning at think after 11 in the afternoon, lunchtime and sunset, all of that gets super busy and there are long queues and long lines if you want to take photos and things like that. Anything else?
I think also Fira gets busy as well because of the cruises, so we've got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful place. You must come. I must come again. I say.
I think we will be back again.
Baby likes it. Baby likes it. Mama likes it. Daddy likes it. There's nothing not to like. We will be back. We will be back.